Hey KU fans, thanks for logging on to KU Sports Extra to talk about tonight's 105-62 victory over UMKC for Kansas. 105-62.
Devontae Graham and Frank Mason combined to make 12 of 15 three-point shots.
Self called that ridiculous.
Yes,
And
not the attempts, just making 12 of 15.
It was ridiculous, and one thing that stood out to me about their three-point shots all night, Tom, was the fact that there were times it didn't look like they even wanted to shoot them. They wanted to run offense. They wanted to get things going.
I thought they were going out of their way to try to set up a Bragg and Udoka. Those were the shots that were there, and they put them up, and they kept making them. They weren't going out of their way at all or falling in love with the three at all.
No, and a lot of it was just UMKC, I didn't think defended the three that tough. Their hands were down. They were out there, and there were times where Mason kind of just went, well, okay, I'll shoot this.
Yeah.
And then it was an open look. It was an easy shot. It wasn't forced. There was no challenge. And of course, those guys are going to make those a lot. They're good shooters.
And terrific shooters. And then Josh Jackson just comes out and is ridiculous on the offensive boards, stealing the ball under the hoop, big block shot. The guy's doing everything.
Yeah.
He's such an aggressive, exactly as advertised, this guy. Super athletic, obviously, but a great teammate already. You can see he's just loving this experience.
Sure, yeah, he has 12 rebounds, 5 assists, both team highs. Self pointed out he would have had 8 or 9 assists if guys could finish.
He could have had a triple-double possibly.
Very, very possible. Yeah, he only played, 28 minutes or something?
Yeah, and if guys had been finishing, and you're not going to take him out of the game if he's 1 assist shy of a triple-double, you leave him in there and let him set somebody up.
Yeah, for sure. The other news, obviously, out of this game, Bill Self gets 600 wins in his career. As he pointed out, 23 and a third years. This is his 24th season coaching, but he made sure to point out 23 and a third, any edge you can get on any of those other guys. But
and I'm going to correct him on that because it's 23 and a fourth.
A quarter, right? Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, if they only play 27 games, they're in trouble. I don't even think they can. But either way, it was a really cool night there.
Probably going to play 40, 38 or 40.
Right. They 33 and 5 last year, so that's 38. So yeah, but the fans were treated to a nice video on the video board with 15 former Bill Self players, 11 of them KU guys. That's in my game story a little bit about who it was and each of those guys and what they said. Really cool moment for something that you absolutely would have imagined Self would have downplayed. And he tried to, but even he admitted this was pretty neat.
Yeah, he loves their video team anyway.
Yeah.
They do great work, and they did this behind his back, so to speak. And
had to probably.
And he appreciated it. He would have told them, don't bother, put some film together that'll help us get a recruit.
Help recruiting, exactly right. Well, and the thing he always says and has said a lot this week is, when you coach at a place like Kansas, you should win a bunch of games. So to him, it's nice. It's a good memory. It'll be a good memory. But yeah, he thinks.
Yeah, but you shouldn't win as many as he wins.
600. Any other final thoughts from this one? 105-62. Before we turn our attention to Nebraska coming in here on Saturday.
It's great they're shooting this great because teams will think twice about zoning them.
Right.
And Josh Jackson's great in the middle of the zone passing, and this is just a real hard team to guard, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, the bigs, still a work in progress. They still need to develop. They still need to come along. But if these three guys, Jackson, Mason, and Graham, continue to play like this or even close to this,
they'll play better because Jackson will just keep getting better.
Yeah, and I don't think the arrival, if you will, of the big guys is nearly as important if these guys can continue to play to this level.
And I think Udoka's got a lot of improvement in him just this season alone.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
A lot more next year, obviously.
No doubt about it. For Tom Keegan, I'm Matt Tate. Thanks for checking out KU Sports Extra tonight from KU's 105-62 win over UMKC and Bill Self's 600th career victory. We'll talk to you guys real soon.